I'm here in Yuma, Arizona, and I'm here for the big cultural event, the hunting event of the year for Yuma, Arizona. It is dove hunting. One of my college buddies, Wade Zarlingo, worked for Arizona Game and Fish, fanatic bird hunter. He and the small game biologist for Arizona Game and Fish, John Odell, have asked me to come down and just hang out with them for a couple days and shoot doves. Some of the richest soil in the lower 48.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's all sediment from the Colorado.
Yeah.
The history of Yuma is because that there's two pieces of granite that people could cross.
Really?
Yeah. That was the easiest place to cross the Colorado River.
I had no idea.
It was the pinch point where the river was the shallowest and the shortest.
We have the Yuma Lower Colorado dove historian, specialist expert right here with us, Jonathan.
So two of the big doves here are mourning dove and white wing.
Right.
And they eat differently. You can see we're here in the cut area, and this is where the mourning doves, because they eat on the ground. White wings would much rather perch and eat off the plant directly than eat off the ground. That's why, you know, it's nice to have decoys to be able to set up in here, because they pick up on that movement.
Sprague Sports, Yuma, Arizona. You want to be here. I thought only in Montana did high schools do firearm raffles, but nice to know they do that in Yuma. The opening morning, September 1st, we go out there, and thankfully the weatherman said, I think we're gonna give these guys some cloud cover most of the day. It took a while for the doves to get there. When they left their roost, they had, oh, I don't know, 5 to 8 miles to go to come to this wheat field. But when they showed up, there were doves like crazy. Ready? Recovered. There you go. You aren't gonna believe this. In Yuma, Arizona, you can come and have somebody clean your birds. I got my bag full of white wings here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
They just gonna be clean?
And cooked. And then you get fresh dove tacos. Or fresh, what do they call them? Poppers. 4 hours ago, that taco was flying around that grain field out there. When I want premium high-grade protein, organic, I hunt. Hopefully that answers the question why I hunt. Damn, that was good. They've been telling me about these grounds called VPA. They're Voluntary Public Access. It's where the Arizona Game and Fish has worked out this partnership in their landowner relations area. The farmers and the Arizona Game and Fish have went and found strategic areas to say, can you leave this in grain? Can you leave this in milo? Can you leave this uncut? Leave some brush along our canals. In the time of this world where it seems like private lands are getting closed to hunting more than open, you're going the other way. Does it work out for you guys?
We're trying to do our best. We're walking a thin line, trying to keep our customers happy. You know, we're growing vegetables, so we kind of have to make sure we adhere to all food safety guidelines. But we're kind of also opened our arms and our doors to sportsmen, with the help of Arizona Game and Fish, and basically what it does, we found, is it helps us. It's helping us control any problems. Us having more people on the ranch, we have a lot less problems than we had in the past, and it's working out good for everybody.
That's interesting that you say that. So because people are coming and you get kind of the chance to be proactive about it,
yeah,
the outcome is better.
That's kind of how it seems. This whole deal, this partnership started about 5 years ago, and it wasn't us that started it. Arizona Game and Fish was pushing it real hard, and they kept coming to us, and our first reaction was, why would we do this?
Right.
Why would we want
that's
people?
Kind of
you know,
my reaction.
And finally we gave in a little bit, and basically we just started growing some grain crops that we would grow otherwise, but they would just say, just leave us spots here and there, and leave it till the end of the dove season. If we left 3 acres up, it just keeps all the birds in there. They're just swarming, and it's been fabulous. So then we don't necessarily say, hey, go hunt our fields, because we can't do that. But we can leave those spots, areas where, like we're here, where there's washes, there's kind of like desert areas where people can strategically put themselves in flyways.
Well, Kent, as a hunter, I really appreciate when landowners like yourself do these voluntary type programs with state agencies, because we know the #1 reason people quit hunting is lack of places to hunt. And so I thank you very much, and if you're okay with this, I'd like to go find a few birds on your place.
Absolutely, you're welcome.
All right. Well, Kent, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. That right there was a really big dove, a fast-moving dove there.
That was a United States Marine dove.
So with a limit of white wings, I told Jonathan and Wade, I said, look, we got to go someplace where there's going to be some mourning doves. Jonathan said, all right, here's the difference. Mourning doves are going to feed on the ground. We're going to find some place where they're going to come and pick seed. They're going to do other stuff. And they're going to be coming from their roost. So hopefully we could be pass shooting them as they're going from one place to the other. And Jonathan and I got into this really deep discussion about small game hunting and all this stuff. And every time we'd look up, oh man, there was a dove we missed. Oh, I don't think either of us really fired a shot in the afternoon hunt. I came here, I wanted to shoot some doves, obviously, but a big part of our show is trying to go places where local communities hunting is part of their traditions or cultures. Yeah. This is hunting culture, right?
This is the life, yeah.
I just love being parts of those and coming and reminding myself, this is my identity, this is where I came from, this is who I am.
Right.
And just be a part of it.
And while it doesn't look the same across the country, it is the same.
It's very much it's the same. It's about food, it's about tradition, it's about history, it's about conservation. I go to the restaurant, I go to the hotel, I go to wherever, and everyone's like, oh, you dove hunting? You dove hunting? It's like, that's the kind of place I want to hang out.
Sure.
All right, folks, we got one more morning, and Jonathan told me, he said, I made you work for it this morning, he said. So tomorrow morning, does that mean I don't have to work for it?
We won't have to get up as early.
Okay.
We'll be heading to a new field tomorrow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go load my stuff up. Jonathan's fond of saying that every time he hears a gunshot, it's, what do you call it? Shooting for conservation?
Yeah, it's the sound of conservation.
The sound of, yeah, that's what he calls it. The sound of conservation. I like that.
Every gunshot is the sound of conservation. That's the 11% Pittman-Robertson excise tax at work.
There's a lot of conservation going on here this
Yes, there is.
Woo! Look at that shot. Oh, finally. Oh, Levi, I just had that thing come for a half mile.
There you go.
He said if you catch them, it's worth extra points, right?
Yep. Got that one.
Got him. Oh!
Tried.
He would have got extra points if he would have caught it.
We're all missing.
Oh, finally, someone takes him right at the end. Yeah.
Oh! Jeez.
How did he lose that many feathers?
They finished him. That right there. Tough Arizona. That's Arizona bred dove right there.
Man.
The mourning doves. This gives them that acrobatic feature in the air.
Oh,
you know?
so they can do this.
Is that tail? It's long. It's got that angular shape. You know, and that helps them really, you know, turn around in the air. So,
They are acrobats.
yeah, and avoid you. And then, you know, like I said, the white wings have that squared off tail. And that's why it's harder, you know, they don't do a lot of the acrobatics.
Right.
Morning, Officer Fisher.
Wade said you're over limits, huh?
He probably did. There was a cavalcade of shooting going on by these guys up here. I'm going to tell you what. The sound of conservation was in full effect.
That's the
So
way it is everywhere you go. No matter where you're standing, 100 or 200 yards away, it's going to be better.
yeah.
And you'll hear that many more shots over there, but you go over there, it's not going to be the same.
Oh, I know.
Then all
If
the
we go
shots
over there
are
now,
coming.
it's not, yeah, it'll die and they'll all start flying over here.
All right, guys, have fun.
Yeah.
Scott.
Nice to meet you, Scott. Take care. After a day and a half of dove hunting and shooting that many doves and having that much fun, seeing how easy it is to go to Yuma, Arizona and find a place to hunt, how welcoming the community is, the experience of sharing this opening weekend with so many like-minded hunters, dove hunters, that is why you come to Yuma, Arizona.